how the hell are you infusing it? Because I think the still perception is
Yeah,
they're just taking weed and they're just like sprinkling it on food.
yeah,
Is at least is what I know is because I was in
yeah,
more of the kitchen. I was helping kind of run
yeah.
around. He was obviously out front doing the guest speeches and all that kind of stuff. But I noticed when they were plating is they were just dropping and they had
Yeah.
labels on every plate of the microdose of how much was going on there. Is that typically how you were doing it? Are there other ways that
That's,
you're
I
infusing
mean,
it into the food?
when I first started, yes. So again, I don't fully know exactly what Chef Chris is doing, but from the sounds of it, I would assume what he's using are isolates. So you can isolate a cannabinoid, THC or CBD, and infuse it into like an MCT oil that'll be flavorless. And then you can eye drop precisely how many milligrams you want to be adding on. I think it's a great way to start and be confident with how much you're adding, but anyone with a low tolerance to cannabis, pure THC can bring on anxiety and paranoia. The plant actually works better together than it does by its separate parts. So I would really only be including isolates if I have guests with extremely high tolerances. The way I would go about creating my extractions full spectrum is an example. I do a course called a Big Mac egg roll. We call it our pre-roll. It's usually our first bite we send out. Ground beef, American cheddar, onions, pickles in a egg roll, deep fried on top of a little bit of lettuce, and then we make Big Mac sauce and we infuse that. So the way I would go about it, again, we're dosing each guest on their own tolerance level. So anywhere from 1 milligram up to 100 milligrams you can consume for the full dinner. That means every course will have one infused component. So for our first course, the pre-roll, our infused Big Mac egg, our Big Mac sauce